Good, my Rags and Fitness people, my Rags and Fitness folks, my Rags and Fitness fam. It is your man Rags back up in this thing, man. And when I tell you I'm up in it, I'm talking about I'm knee deep, all the way off up in it. Guys, please do yourself a favor. Do me a favor. Do the world a favor. Do everybody around you a favor. Keep God first in everything that you do. And shake all of the haters off. And for all of my Christmastide football fans, can I please get a roll? Roll, baby! Guys, old Rags is here, unfortunately, to talk about some bad news, man. And I ain't gonna make this video long, and I ain't gonna sugarcoat none of it. We're not looking good. We suck. When was the last team you seen this? When was the last time? I'm sorry. When was the last time you seen this team, Christmastide football team, lose 3 games in 1 year? It's been a long time, man. We're not used to this. We're spoiled, man. We're spoiled fan base. But every now and then, it ain't nothing wrong with being a little spoiled, huh? As long as we had old Nicholas Saban, man, we wasn't too worried about things like this because we knew that he was going to go in that locker room, he was going to get it together. But we no longer have Mr. Nicholas Saban, and we have Mr. Kellen DeBoer. And with all my knowledge, we're going to have him for a little bit of time, right? A little bit more time, especially if he can get it together. Now, I hear a lot of people saying, hey, we need to fire this guy. I heard somebody say it the other day at my job. We need to fire this guy. That's not going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. Not even close to happening. Because guess what? This guy is a first-year head coach. This guy's not even playing with all of the players that he recruited. He's not playing with a whole team of guys that he recruited. He's not playing with his main quarterback that he would recruit, right? This guy is brand new on the scene and look like we're just filling things out. If the offensive coordinator get fired, maybe that'll be a different thing. But that's neither here nor there. Not right now anyway. I read something earlier in this year. I made a video when I was reading off a Wikipedia page stating a certain individual that's coaching on our football team that he's been fired a lot. And I'm not going to call no name out, but he's been fired a lot. And now he's a major aspect of our football team right now. And hey, man, a lot of people told me, don't worry about it. We'll get it together. It's going to be all right. But hey, man, we don't know. Right now, it's just not looking good. Playoff chances is pretty much nil, right? I don't know where the playoff committee is going to put us. This is Monday that I'm recording this video that I'm making right here, and the rankings have not came out yet as far as the college football playoff committee. I don't know where they're going to put us at. I don't know how much more chaos there will be within this football season. You still have one more game left, and you still have the championship games left, right? I don't know if there's going to be any hope for us in any one of those games. I don't know because, like I said, I don't know where we're going to be ranked. None of us know right now. Even with Tennessee losing to Vanderbilt and maybe a debacle somewhere between Texas A&M and Texas, and Penn State losing to Maryland, which I don't see that happening. Indiana losing to Purdue, that's not going to happen. One that may happen is Notre Dame losing to USC. They got to go out to USC, I think, and play those guys. But none of that even matters. None of that even matters if Alabama don't take care of Auburn. And pretty much, like I said, the playoff hopes right now, man, it ain't even no need to worry about that. Right now, we're looking to get us a bowl game. And I guess the only thing that we can do as Alabama football fans is look at it on the bright side. Maybe we'll get a bowl game we can go to, buy some cheap tickets and eat you some nachos and sausages and get you something to drink. Get you a good cold beer or something. Rags don't drink beer, so I ain't going to go for none of that. But maybe you can get you some good tickets. Maybe you could get the Birmingham Bowl. Maybe we can get an Oscar Mayer Wiener Pancetta Bowl. Maybe we can get Jordache Jean Bowl, Duckhead Bowl. Maybe we can get a Jack's Breakfast Bowl, Duke Mayonnaise Bowl. One of them bowl games, maybe they'll let us in there. Man, I'm scared to go to a bowl game because I don't know how these guys are gonna play in a bowl game. There's probably gonna be guys opting out and not gonna want to play. They're gonna be hitting the transfer portal because things didn't go their way. It's gonna get crazy, guys. But welcome to the new day of college football, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting. If you're just used to winning all of the games and you're just used to not having any chaos, hey man, that's life, man. We all have chaos in life. And if you letting this football dictate your life right now, man, you're gonna be in shambles. Because there's no telling what's gonna happen, right? And Kalen DeBoer, he strikes me as a guy. He's not gonna start firing guys, right? He's not. He's not gonna fire the offensive coordinator. He's not gonna start just do. He's not gonna do that. So we're gonna have to ride along. I don't care what you guys say. We're gonna have to ride along with whatever is happening right now, and just hope that we can end up just maybe getting better players that's gonna fit Mr. Kalen DeBoer's scheme a little bit better than what we have right now. Do I want to play the blame game? I don't want to blame it on anybody, but we must talk about the elephant in the room, the mental errors that Mr. Jalen Milroe made. I mean, throwing it right to these guys, man, and these guys just running in for pick sixes, man. I mean, it was ridiculous. I couldn't get mad. I usually sit on the edge of the wherever I'm at and just be ready to punch everything that's in the way. But I couldn't even get mad, man. I was calm because I felt that it was off. It was an off night, and I knew that it was over with. I saw the way that we was playing. It's like these guys. One thing I will say is Oklahoma had an off week before they played us, and they went back and watched their Vanderbilt tape, and they did some things to us that Vanderbilt was doing, those little pitches with the quarterback to the running back, and we wasn't ready for it, man. We just wasn't. One thing that I saw is every time they was running at the option, what they call it, the read option, with the running back, right? This guy, the quarterback, was selling it so good to the point to where we was tackling the running back every time. And every time you will see a whole team full of people, you see 10 people tackling the running back, and you will see that one guy chasing after the quarter. You see the one guy chasing after the quarterback, and he done ran 30 yards down the field. Man, I got to laugh to keep from crying because I'm telling you something, that was the biggest debacle. Man, we lost to Vanderbilt, but we tried to fight a little bit. Man, we lost to Tennessee, but we tried to fight a little bit. And Tennessee, man, you knew whenever you have a game in Tennessee, they're gonna from now on they're gonna pretty much beat us because they cheat. They cheat. I mean, that crowd is crazy. But I can't even say that they cheated on us at Oklahoma. We got beat up and down the football field. They smacked us in the mouth good. Now, they did cheat on us on that play where Ryan Williams scored that touchdown. Now, that was a plain cheat, right? And that would have given us a little bit more of a push to come out and play a little bit better. But that defense was just getting ran on, man. I mean, it wasn't looking good. So I turned the game. I know the end of the score ended up being like 20, what was it? 24-3. But I would have thought that it would at least been maybe 35 or maybe 40 something to 3 by the time I turned it back on, or by the time I saw it the next morning. I stopped watching football. I don't want to see no football no more after my team and got beat like that. They got beat like they stole something. And I didn't watch any NFL football. I didn't want to watch no college football. I didn't want to watch no Canadian football. I didn't want to see the word football after we got smacked up and down the field the way that we did. So Alabama Crimson Tide football team and Alabama Crimson Tide football fan base, say hello to the Duke's Mayonnaise Bowl. Guys, we're going to be getting us some cheap tickets and maybe we can get together, congregate with each other, have a good time, and just enjoy some good football. If we get beat, we get beat. Now, this is another elephant in the room. Football is not over with yet for the season, the regular season, right? So we're going to have these old Auburn Tigers. It's going to be strutting their butts, strutting their tails into Bryant-Denny Stadium. Excuse me, let me rephrase that. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. Here they come, the Hugh Freeze, the fighting Hugh Freezes, right? And these guys have been getting clobbered all season long. They beat an overrated Texas A&M team, extremely overrated team, and they're going to come in with a load of confidence. Us, we just got knocked pretty much out of the playoffs. We don't have anything in us anymore. The fan base, I don't know what we're going to look like, how we're going to turn up, how we're going to turn out. I meant to say, the football team, I don't know what they have left in them. But honestly, guys, if we don't get it together, guess what's going to happen? The inevitable is going to happen. It disgusts me to even think. It disgusts me to let this even come out of my mouth. But I got to say it. If we don't get it together, then War Tigers, them old Eagle things or whatever, them GoFundMes, they're going to come in here and they're going to do it to us. And they're going to do it bad the same way Oklahoma did us. If we don't get it together. These people have been taking a page out of Venables' book, man. And I mean, they stayed on the field for a long time, keeping our offense off the field. And when our offense come on the field, we're not producing. Here's one thing that I've seen. A lot of people say that this team is bad and not good. They put a lot of stuff in front of this team. But one thing that I would say, if you take anything from rags about this team, is we're unpredictable. I mean, we are predictable. We're a predictable team. We are a inconsistent team, and we are a predictable team. LSU let us run up and down the field on them. That's a bad football team. You know why? Because we're so predictable that they should have been able to stop that right on the dime, right? And they supposed to beat us the same way everybody else beat us, but they suck. And they always have sucked. They always will suck. But one thing about it, this is a very predictable team. You know what we're going to do. We're going to run with Miro most of the time. And if they stop that, then we don't have any rhythm. And they rushing these edges, is rushing. The linemen don't know which guy to block. They're blocking people, but they're blocking the wrong people. I saw it. So the lineman can look at you and say, Coach, I'm blocking. He said, yeah, you're blocking. You're blocking the wrong person. I watched it happen. They're blowing us up, man. They know that Miro, I mean, teams are putting it together. You gave Oklahoma a week head start on us to get it together. We went to Norman, Oklahoma. Every game that we have lost has been on the road. It's just that's just one of those things, man. It's just one of those things. We haven't performed good on the road. And I mean, some games we have won, but every one of them that we've lost has been on the road. And it's not good. We're so predictable. You know that what we're gonna run, you know when we're gonna run it. The young guys, like I said, we're still getting these crazy penalties and stuff. And then when you add a little bit of the refs doing their little razzle dazzle, we don't stand a chance, man. We really don't. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Old rags, as you know. I've started back working out in the gym. I don't know if you can see it in my face, but I feel like I've lost a few pounds, man. I'm going on and let me do this. Let me segment my way on into this, guys, because I just dropped that on you like that. Guys, I'm done talking football right now. It hurt me to talk about my team and talk about that they're going to go to the Duke's Mayonnaise Bowl. But that's what we're headed somewhere we don't want to be. It might not be that deep. It might be maybe a Gator Bowl or some kind of bowl. I don't know. But, hey, man, I would love for it to be the Gator Bowl because I would love to travel down to Jacksonville, Florida. That's one of my places that I call like my second, third home. I love it down there. Yeah, man, show a lot of love down there. I know my way around down there a little bit. So I would love to go to a Gator Bowl or something like that, man. If we don't make it I know we're not going to make it in the playoffs, man. Unless something catastrophic happens, I don't even know what can happen. I even stopped even trying to add up what's going to happen because, to be quite honest with you, I don't even know if we deserve to be in there. You know what I mean? Like, to get beat the way that we got beat, and to say what I've just said, we're so predictable. We're going to get beat easily by one of these teams that got some time to practice for us. And I mean, we could be a dangerous team. Don't get me wrong, but if they got any time to prepare for us and really go and look at film, they know what we're going to do. Mr. Nick Sheridan going to call whatever he called, and it's going to be the same thing. And once we get ourselves in certain situations, it's hard to get out of due to the predictability of the play calling. Um, we got some bright spots, but it's almost too late. On the bright side of this now, it could have been a total debacle, and we could be sitting somewhere like 4 and something right now, but we are 8-3. I guess that's the bright side of it. And I guess I'm happy to have that. I mean, with a whole total different regime coming in, uh, hey man, with all the people that left and what we had, that we straggled together and we kept some what we had together. To only lose 3 games so far, man, is good. But hopefully we don't lose this last one, right? But I'm saying all that now. I'm getting into my segment where I'm done talking about football. We're going to be talking about old Rags and the weight loss challenge that old Rags is going through. Guys, I want you guys to join me in this. And like I said, I watched somebody and they said something that really resonated with me, and I've been thinking this way. And it's I could say it all day, but it sounds cliche and it sounds like a Disney or whatever. But guys, it's more than just losing the weight, right? It's about getting yourself together, getting yourself healthy, especially when you're getting to a certain age. But it's hard. It ain't easy, man. Going through what we're going through, um, the economy, the price of things, it's easier to just to eat the bad stuff, right? And not eat healthy. The healthy stuff is what costs most of the money. But guys, we got to find a way to do it. We got to find a way to get ourselves healthy, man. And that's one of the things that I'm doing right now. Guys, I set a 20-pound weight loss challenge to myself. And if you want to join it, feel free to join it with me. Take pictures. You can send them to my email. Whatever you want to do, man. I ain't telling y'all just be taking no crazy pictures, sending them to my email because I ain't gonna post nothing like if they crazy. But if you got a legitimate weight loss uh uh journey that's going on and you want to be shouted out or anything like that, man, just let me know. Get in the comment section, man. We'll talk about it. But that's one thing that Rags is really right now focusing on more than anything is right now just getting his health straight and losing the weight. Yeah, I want to lose the weight. I want to be able to wear certain clothes. I want to be able to feel good. I want to be able to, and don't, it's not like I'm not saying I don't feel good now, but I want to get the best version of myself out, right? I want to put the best version of myself out there. And it's that time. It's that time and part of my life, man, to where I got to focus on that more than I focus on anything, right? And I have to be disciplined. That's what you see more than you see anything is the undisciplined. When you see an overweight person, you see it, it's written all over them that we're undisciplined, right? When we look in the mirror, we see that we've let ourselves go. Because old Rags haven't been big all his life. I have been up and down, right? But it's been parts of my life where I've been a little bit thinner. I've been in the gym. I love to work out, guys, because I love the process. And basically, that's what I'm getting to. Nick Saban said, he said all the time, but I want you to know that this has nothing to do with Nick Saban. I'm glad that he's a great man and he can give us great insight on things. But this right here has nothing to do with him, but trust the process. And that's the best thing that I could tell you guys when you're going on a weight loss challenge or a weight loss journey. It's not just about the weight loss, it's about a lifestyle, right? And it's about trusting the process. There's going to be times where you step on the scale and the scale is not going to it's not going to show you the numbers that you want. When I weigh in December the 16th, it may not be a 20-pound weight loss. It may not be. But whatever I've lost, I know that I've given it a great shot. And then I'm going to set another target. And then I'm going to go from there. And every time that my time is up, I'm going to set another target and I'm going to go from there. Right. And it's going to keep me working. Right. Because like I said, I love to see the transformation. Right. I can watch 600 pounds plus or whatever that is with Dr. Now on it. And I root for those guys because I want to see them change themselves. I'm not watching it to down them and talk bad about them. I'm watching it to see the actual transformation because that's what drives Rags, right? And I do want to make this community, I want this community to make something better, right? This Rags and Fitness community is not just about football. It's about Rags, recreational, athletics, games, sports, and fitness. And when I'm talking about fitness, I'm talking about financial fitness. I'm talking about spiritual fitness. I'm talking about your health. I'm talking about it all. I'm talking about all kinds of fitness that you want to talk about. The mental health, you know what I'm saying? Any of that. That's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the fitness part of it, guys. So if you guys have come along with me on this journey, my job is to show you that it can be done. And my job is to show you that it's not just about the numbers on the scale, it's about the lifestyle. It's about showing you what I can do. Now, I've done this a few times before and I failed, right? But that's a part of the journey. I have no excuse on that. My discipline just spiraled out of control. At that point in time, I was still dabbling in alcohol, right? And running around and doing this and doing that. But I haven't engaged in alcohol in 3 years as far as it's just going, I haven't. And I don't really have that big of a desire to. Nobody's perfect. Will I ever drink alcohol again? Who knows, maybe. But I'll never get into that state to where I was drinking it before. So with that being said, is I don't have any distractions the way that I had before. Me going to the gym, working out, can't wait to get out so I can go and be out there in the world and maybe drink a little bit and mingle amongst the people that's out in the world. I'm not really on that anymore. I'm more of a recluse type guy, man. You'll see rags here and there. You will catch me at football games and different sporting events and stuff like that. But old rags is really going to be about the gym now, and I'm going to enjoy my time in there, right? I went the other day, and I've been every day. Only days I don't go is Sundays, but even then I might do something around the house, right? I haven't been posting everything on YouTube the way that I wanted to because I want to get some things together. It's different camera equipment that I want to go and purchase that I have not purchased yet, just because I'm cheap. I can go and get that stuff at any time, but I just say I'm not going to do it. Maybe a sale will come on because it's this one particular piece of equipment that I want. And I'm saying I'm not buying anything unless I get that piece of equipment, and I can go and get it today if I wanted to, but I'm just being cheap. Maybe a Black Friday sale will come on, right? But guys, I know I just got off track a little bit, but I'm going to be taking you into the gym. I'm just trying to find out a way how to do it to make it where it doesn't look awkward in the gym, and I will be going tonight, and I do lift weights, right? I do resistance training because I know from past rag, like I told you, rag's always been in the gym. I was a football player. I was one of the hardest. I won an award for being the hardest worker on my football team. I was voted team captain because of my work ethic. I think I can't tell you why those guys voted me team captain, but I will say that I believe it was because of my work ethic more than anything else, right? I was always that guy. If I played line, I was defensive line or offensive line, I would still be the guy that's leading the pack, running the bleachers, right? The big guy. If I was a little bit bigger than everybody else, but I wasn't no huge guy like I am now. But I would still be the guy that's leading the pack, right? If I saw a guy that was running around the track, if coach get mad at us and make us run different laps around the track or whatever, I'll be the guy. If I'm done, I'll be tired as I don't know what, but I'll go back and get that guy. And then if one guy see me run and get that guy, he'll come follow me too. And we holding this guy up, running him back to the finish line. After everybody probably be talking trash about him because coaches, man, saying, hey, if y'all don't hurry up and get this person over the finish line, we're going to run another one. So it'll be me going back. And that's just the type of guy that I am, right? And I'm saying all that because, like I say, I always been that guy that had that work ethic in me, but right now it's not showing, right? Sometimes life will throw stuff at you to the point to where you don't feel like it, right? You feel like you've done enough. You go to work, you work overtime, you come in the house, and you feel like you've done enough. And sometimes it be like that, man. And you got housework you got to do. You got to clean the garage. You got to make sure the yard is somewhat clean. You got to make sure the trash is taken out. You got to make sure the kids are taken care of. You got to make sure the wife is taken care of. You got to make sure everything is taken care of. And sometimes after that, you just say, I'm done. But guys, if anybody is in that situation, the best thing for you to do when you buy your membership, your gym membership, or whatever you do, if you go walking around the block, if you go to the park, take your family with you. When I went and bought a gym membership, I bought my wife one. So she's welcome to come anytime that I go. She's welcome to go, right? And that's how serious it's gotten. And I'm gonna tell you something. She texted me today, or she called me today, and she got on the scale and she told me, she said, I've lost weight. And that made me feel so good. So not only is it me, when you're a leader of your household, when you're a leader of something, man, you have to produce, right? So with me getting her out, going with me, she's lost. I don't get on the scale that much, so I don't know how much weight I done lost. I'm gonna get on December the 16th for the 20-pound weight loss challenge on Rag's channel. We're gonna see. Will I be done lost 20 pounds? I don't know. Am I eating the cleanest? Maybe not, but I am eating a lot better than what I have been eating before. No alcohol, none of that. And not only am I doing the resistance training, but I am doing cardio also. And the cardio is the last thing that I do of the day. That's why you guys never see me posting pictures of me on the cardio machine, because I do that last. And when I do that, I focus on that, right? I have to get myself together for that cardio, but it's being done. So combining the resistance training with the cardio and also trying to eat better, guys, we're going to see if we can't pull some of this weight down and live a better lifestyle. There's nothing like living a good, clean, healthy lifestyle, guys. And Deion Sanders, his phrase that he say, I don't know if somebody said it before him or not, but he say, if you look good, you play good. If you play good, something good. You do whatever he say, man. It's the truth. It is the truth. You can try to sugarcoat it all you want to. Women love the big guys, or I'm good for you in the wintertime and all that. Yeah, that might be true, man. But get yourself together. And that goes for the ladies and the gentlemen. Get yourself together, because it's going to come a time in your life where you're going to be getting older, if you're not already older. And hey man, it's not gonna be good on you, man. But with me, one thing I can tell you guys, and I'm gonna get ready to cut this thing off, because I know I've probably gone about an hour so far. I know Raz can chat it up when he's talking some good stuff, some stuff that I really feel. One thing about it, guys, I could tell you this, just from like the week and a half or 2 weeks that I've been working out, whenever I started, I can't even tell you that, because I'm not keeping up with that. It don't matter. I don't want to be, well, I've been working out for 2 months. I don't care about that. Now it's a lifestyle thing, and it's going to be happening every day. So I don't have to keep up with it. It's just something that's going to be a part of my life. It's not something that I'm documented to say, oh, you need to work this amount of time to get it right. No, don't do that. Do it every day. If you can, do something every day. I don't care if it's a push-up or a sit-up. If you're watching a commercial, get down there and do something. Do it every day, and make sure you make it a part of your life, because it's a lifestyle change. Right. I don't know, I just went off, guys. I was thinking about something else, and I just went off to another place. But one thing I want to say is, guys, is all love, man. And no matter how much I talk trash about your football team or anything like that, when the community really come together, it's about RAGS, recreational athletics, games, sports, and fitness. That's what it's about. RAGS and Fitness YouTube channel. I know a lot of you guys probably question, why did he name his channel Rags and Fitness? Is because that's what originally started it for. And I was on a weight loss journey. And guys, I'm still on it. All right. It's time to put up or shut up. If you look at my channel, you saw me lose 50 pounds. I lost 50 pounds with, I don't know how many weeks it was. But like I said, I went out one night, messed it all up. I went out one night, and I went to a Jacksonville Jaguar game. And I remember going out that one night, and that one night just trickled down until it went down. I messed up that one day, and I never recovered. And I went to the gym, sporadically, throughout that time from then to now, and it never stuck. But right now, I'm sticking it, right? I would go in there and I would use excuses. Too many people in there. But now what I do is I go at a later time to try to make sure those people are gone out of there before I go in there, so I could get on machines that I want to get on, because this gym that I go to now is a small gym, the one that's over by my house. And you can go in there sometimes, man, it's so packed that these people just sit on the machines on their phones and they don't want to move. I do have another gym that I can go to. It's a free gym, but it's so far away. It's like maybe 20 minutes away. I don't want to drive down there. But with all that being said, guys, stay tuned for the weight loss channel, for the weight loss challenge. And we're going to be making moves, guys. I know we got the holidays coming up. and all that, but we're gonna still try to make it work with the holidays going on. Guys, I love you. Please make sure you tune in to Rags and Fitness YouTube channel, man. And I'm out of here because I know you love looking down into the depths of my eyes, man. But I got things to do. I got people to see, man. Already. Yeah.